topic which is called electrostatic. But before understanding electrostatic, we must understand something about electromagnetism. So what is electromagnetism? What is electromagnetism? Electromagnetism is the fundamental force in nature and the dominant force in vast range of natural and technological phenomena. Or in a simple manner, we can call combination of electric and magnetic force. This can be termed as electromagnetic force. And understanding that phenomena or processing with the electromagnetic force is electromagnetism, or ability to have electromagnetic force is called as electromagnetism. The electromagnetic force is solely responsible for structure of matter, organic and inorganic materials. Physics, chemistry, biology, material science, everywhere we can deal with electromagnetism. The operation of most technological devices is based on electromagnetic force, from lights, motors, batteries, communication and broadcasting systems, as well as microelectronic devices in engineering. Everywhere we can use electromagnetism. So electromagnetism can be termed as or it consists of electricity, magnetism and optics. So in this course we are going to discuss the fundamental concepts of electromagnetism. Once you master this basic concept, you will be ready for further to understand electrostatics. Now, the terms, very important terms are charge, based on that electric circuit, reflection, force, magnetic field, refraction, field, induction, image, potential, alternating current, and based on that interference, current, waves, and diffraction. So, if you will think about horizontal, you will find charge, force, then field, then potential, based on that current. Again, electric circuit, magnetic field, induction, alternating current, waves, and reflection, refraction, image, interference, diffraction. So all these are the key factors or key content based on electricity, magnetism, and optics. Right? So we will use this SI system, that is International System of Units. Fundamental quantities we are aware. In first lesson we have studied length का unit is meter, mass का kilogram, time का second. Other unit current के लिए ampere. And based on that, what are the derived quantities? The quantities which are derived from the fundamental quantities are called as derived quantities, right? और दो फंडामेंटल क्वांटिटीज को मिलाकर अगर तीसरा क्वांटिटी बनाया जाए तो उसको कहते हैं डिराइव्ड क्वांटिटी. अब जैसे कि फोर्स है, फोर्स क्या है? फंडामेंटल क्वांटिटी. एक्सेलरेशन भी फंडामेंटल नहीं है. एक्सेलरेशन इज रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी अपॉन टाइम. सो वेलोसिटी बाय टाइम करोगे तो आपको क्या मिलेगा? एक्सेलरेशन. वेलोसिटी भी फंडामेंटल नहीं है. वेलोसिटी इज डिस्प्लेसमेंट अपॉन टाइम, बट डिस्प्लेसमेंट फंडामेंटल है, टाइम इज फंडामेंटल. इन शॉर्ट ये जितने भी क्वांटिटीज अब यहाँ आप लोग देख रहे हैं दैट आर डिराइव्ड क्वांटिटीज, जो किससे बने? फंडामेंटल क्वांटिटीज. नाउ आफ्टर अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस बेसिक्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिज्म एंड physical quantities, derived and fundamental quantities, we should start electrostatics now. Now, in this, we are very much familiar, Mohit, if this glass rod, we will rub this glass rod on this silk, what we can say, cloth, then what will happen? Some materials attract electrons more than others. How it will transfer the charge? As the glass rod is rubbed against silk, electrons are pulled off the glass onto the silk. Usually matter is charged neutral and because of number of electrons and protons are equal, but here the silk has an excess of electrons and the rod is deficit. So whatever may be the extra charge present on that silk will be deficit on rod. Glass and silk are the insulators. Charges stuck on them and they slowly charges are bonded on the rod. Whatever will be the additional charges we have on the silk. So if we will take two positively charged rod each other, what they will do? They will repel each other. They will repel each other. So history behind the electric charge. 600 BC Greeks first discovered attractive properties of amber when rubbed. Then electric body repel as well as attract. So you people can go through with this history afterward. It is not much important to know, but just for the honor of the scientists or inventors, we are just recalling the history. Summary of things which we are aware so far is there is a property of matter called electric charge. SI unit is coulomb. Electric charge का SI unit क्या है? Coulombs. Charges can be negative like electrons or positive like protons. In matter, the positivity charges are stuck in place in the nucleus. Matter is negatively charged when extra electrons are added. It means already that matter has positive charges and negative charges. अगर उसमें और नेगेटिव चार्जेस हमने ऐड कर दिए तो वो क्या होगा? नेगेटिवली चार्ज पार्टिकल, राइट? इसलिए और हमने नेगेटिव उसके अंदर ऐड कर दिए. Like charges repel, unlike charges attract. We are aware of this. We are just covering the basics again so that during the electrostatic and its numerical we should not find any difficulty, right? Now force of attraction or repulsion is approximately equal to 1 upon r square. R is the distance between two masses. Now charge is quantized. Charge is quantized. How we can quantize it? Q is multiple of elementary charges and that is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. If we will categorize all these three, electrons, protons and neutrons, to know its charge, mass and diameter. For the electron charge, mass is 1, diameter is 0. Proton 1836 approximately 10 raised to minus 15 meter उसका diameter रहेगा. And neutron charge is 0, mass is 1839 and approximately उसका diameter 10 raised to minus 15 meter. Proton and neutrons are made up of quarks whose charge is quantized in multiples of E by 3. Quarks cannot be isolated. Coulomb's law. What is Coulomb's law? When two objects are there, we have studied this in the lesson gravity. When two objects are separated with a distance of r, then force of attraction between that two objects is directly proportional to their product of masses. F is directly proportional to m1 into m2, and force is inversely proportional to square of distance between them, right? ये हमने सीखा है. So based on that, if we have two charges present over here, the charge is Q1, Q2, right? Yes. Then if we are considering force on the right hand side and that force is F12, then formula for F12 is Q1 into Q2 upon R square. It means here again force is directly equal to product of charges and F is inversely proportional to distance square, right? So उसे हमें डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनलिटी को रिमूव करके क्या ऐड करना है? कांस्टेंट, प्रोपोर्शनलिटी कांस्टेंट. व्हाई? बिकॉज प्रोपोर्शनलिटी के साथ हम लोग मैथमेटिकल कैलकुलेशन नहीं कर सकते. Yes. To avoid that, we must have equal sign, and for that we should have proportionality constant. Right? So here value of k is 4 pi epsilon 0 inverse. So therefore this formula became 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 r square. q1 q2 by r square. Clear hai? Yes. So if you need to note this, you can watch this video again and then you can pause it and note it. Now what is epsilon 0? Epsilon 0 is permittivity of free space. Permittivity of free space. Okay. Gravitational and electric forces in the hydrogen atom. So in this hydrogen atom, electrons are only one electron will be there, or yes. 2 electron? One electron. Sure? Yes, sir. That will move in the outermost shell of the atom. Yes. If you will consider nucleus of it and electron of it, right? Distance between two, nucleus and electron. Or else, for better understanding, if we will consider two different electrons, right, of hydrogen, and they are separated with distance r, then masses are mentioned over here for both the electrons, and distance is 5.13. So gravitational and electric forces in the hydrogen atom, gravitational force can be calculated G m1 m2 by r square. So here m is capital M, so size of nucleus, and that is 3.6 into 10 raised to minus 47 Newton. And electric force is 3.6. Fe is equals 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q into q by r square. Okay, superposition of forces from two charges. What is meant by superposition? Superposition is summation of all the charges. Summation of all the charges. So superposition में हमने क्या देखा है? The blue charges are fixed, which are negative, and equal charges. What is the force on the positive red charge? Question क्या है? Blue charge जो है वो कौन है? Fixed है, negative है, and equal charge. अब question is what is force on the positive red charge? Consider effect of each charge separately. तो अगर मैं इसका और इसका effect निकालूं, then this blue charge and this red charge, and then we can add the effect on that red color charge. So how we can solve that? Take each charge in turn, create vector sum. दोनों चार्ज को हमने कंसीडर किया और उसका क्या किया? एक वेक्टर सम. Now resultant will be at the center, right? Vectors हम लोग सीख चुके हैं, associative and commutative law, right? So based on that, here we will get resultant of it, and that will be its net force, right? In the wide manner, if you will draw the diagram, we have resultant between these two forces, that is F31. So F is equal to F21 plus F31 x plus F21 plus F31 y. Sir, why we have mentioned this two? Because one force is on x axis and another force is on y axis. Now electricity balancing gravity. two identical balls with the mass m and charge q hang from similar string of length L. After equilibrium, it reached find the charge Q as a function of theta and I. Or instead of I, it is L, we can consider length from the point where it is attached. What forces are acting on the charged balls? So forces, अगर हमने क्या किया इन दोनों को अलग अलग फोर्स का नाम दिया F E at the center, here T, it is not I, it is T, tension T. उस string के ऊपर क्या रहेगा tension T. So the vector force diagram we have drawn. So there are three forces acting on the charges. One is force E, the force because of that electron chetan. Second is force mg because of gravity and mass, right? And third is T, tension on the string. Apply Newton's third law for the system in the equilibrium to the components of
forces.
and then you can solve. Fine. So here we have just covered a basic part of electromagnetism. It means what will be the force of attraction between two charges, how we can represent the vector diagram of charges. In the next part we will go through with all the numericals which are really important as far as board examination, CET examination, JEE examination. Fine. So revise this. We will meet again for numericals. Thank you.